Hi, this is Jeffrey Paul Ross for nextlevelguitar.com. For this lesson, we're going to use the same type of device or technique that I went over on an earlier lesson where I was doing these little triads and doing the up, down, down, down. It's kind of the same thing, but we're going to be on two strings. We're going to be on the high E and the B string, and we're going to intersperse open string. And in between each one of these little double stops, we're going to be hitting an open E string. And so the technique would be an upstroke on the high E string, and we're going to start, and this would be used, once again, we're in like an A minor, Gypsy Jazz swing. The chords that you would play under a pattern like this, you could do something like, we'd be in the key of A minor, but we're starting on the 4 chord or the D minor. And I'm just going from D minor to A minor to E7, yeah. And that's what I'm doing there. D minor, A minor, E7, A minor. Okay, so we're up here with our first finger on the 13th fret on the F note on the high E string. And then we're gonna, and that's an upstroke with our right hand. The next thing, we are on the 15th fret on a D note on the B string with our 3rd finger, and that's a downstroke. And then that, now once again, that's a rest stroke that I talked about in an earlier lesson. And we'll get a close-up of this, but when I come down and I hit that note there on the B string, my pick automatically goes down on the next string below it, on the high E string. Okay, so we were there. Now we're going to go down to this little double stop, and the notes fretted will be the high E note on the 12th fret on the high E string, the octave note. And with our 2nd finger, we're going to be on the 13th fret on the C note on the B string. Maybe I should just run down these patterns before we continue with the right hand. We probably won't get that far today, but just for now, yeah, we'll stop there for now. Now, so you can do it like that. And say I'm going up, and then 1 downstroke. You hear 2 notes, but there's just 1 stroke. Okay, so we got that far. Now to this little double stop, we've got our first finger on the D note on the E string on the 10th fret. And our 3rd finger is going to be on the 12th fret on the B note on the B string, octave. So And then the last one for now, first finger on the C note on the high E string on the 8th fret. And our third finger is on the B string on the 10th fret on the A note. So that's what we're going to be working with there. So now once again, you can do it like try to do it a little bit slower. Now you can do it like that, or you can bounce it by putting that open high E string in. Try to do that slower. Once again, I'm substituting the open E string for that note. Like I said, I could do it that way, or, and when you throw that open B string and it makes, or the open E string, it just makes it more bouncy. And you can start by just practicing, just staying in one spot. And when you get comfortable, move to the next little double stop. And you can just go back and forth. Get used to that, and then you can continue on. And you can mix and match. We're going to go to this one, and I've been using this over the chord pattern. I'm using that over a D minor. Once again, your second finger is on the F note on the 6th fret on the B string. Then your first finger is on the A note on the 5th fret on the high E string. And then the next thing, and this is where it gets more Arabic, Middle Eastern sounding. First finger on the 4th fret on the high E string on the A flat note. Now your third finger is going to be up here on the F note on the 6th fret on the B string. And then move that shape down here to the 1st fret. So you got your first finger on the 1st fret on the F note on the high E string. Your third finger is going to be on a D note on the B string on the 3rd fret. Don't be a slave to anything that anybody shows you or anything that you learn off a record or read off of paper. Take it and make it your own. Explore the various possibilities. Oh, I can do this now. Oh, I can go here with that. Yeah, just don't, I call it off-roading. Don't be like a train and just stay on a track the rest of your life. Take the stuff that I show you or whatever you learn and explore with it. See what you can come up with. And learn to play it in different keys. You know, this has been Jeffrey Paul Ross for nextlevelguitar.com, reminding you that we have over 850 types of lessons, all different styles of guitar, from beginner to intermediate to advanced. So we'll see you next time.